Question is the Assembly do now adjourn. Mr Coe.
Going on from Ms Lauder's comments, I've since found out that the neighbours had 3 dogs outside and 1 inside. The 3 outside were not desexed or registered or microchipped. They also had no food or water, and the living conditions were extremely poor. The dogs barked constantly, and the neighbours never did anything to stop them. The 3 dogs always fought amongst themselves, attacking each other. The 3 outside dogs were seized on the day of the attack, but still have the 1 inside their possession. One of the children's come over 3 days after, since the attack, to apologise, but nothing from the parent. We're now thousands of dollars out of pocket and are going to try and ask for compensation. We've been told that Jack's injuries and attack is one of the worst that they have ever seen, and Jack is very lucky to be alive. Luckily, he has not changed mentally and is still our beautiful, loving family dog. Unfortunately, Jack will never have full use of his back right leg again, as it was damaged so severely, and this makes us upset, as Jack's favourite thing to do is jump and run for his balls. But we are very happy he's still with us, as most dogs would not have survived this attack. I hope the neighbours will be prosecuted to the full extent and do not receive these dogs back. They were negligent towards their pets, and by doing so they have turned vicious. And I feel if they followed the rules, this could have been prevented. We are still waiting to hear from Animal Services of the outcome. Madam Speaker, what this case highlights is the severity of each of these dog attacks. Whilst it's easy to treat them as a collective, it's easy to treat it as a number, and we know that is a dog attack every second day in Canberra. The reality is that every second day, a family and an animal is traumatised. Very often, it leads to death. Either the victim of the dog attack and occasionally the dog that actually causes the harm is put down by DAS. But the fact that this is happening every second day on average suggests that the government's approach is failing. They're failing the dogs and they're failing the families of those impacted by it. This is a genuine welfare and safety issue, and I commend my colleague Ms Lauder and my past colleague Mr Steve Dulspot for all that they've done to bring this matter to the public's attention, and we'll continue to do all we can to ensure that we get